Hello, this is Cindy, Fat Ain't Groovy, and I was tagged by Maria. I'm Skinny Inside. First question number one is, when did I start gaining weight? When I was a child, I was chubby. I was a chubby little girl. When I was in about 6th grade, I lost some of that baby fat and wasn't fat at all through junior high and high school, and then into my early 20s. I maintained a really good figure, actually, very, very good figure. But yeah, I had a pretty hot body. I gained a little bit of weight right before Paige was born, but I didn't really gain too much weight through my pregnancy. It was mostly after that, just through the years, just age and different circumstances and bad diet, bad eating habits and things like that. I just gained weight. Well, when I quit smoking, almost a couple of years ago now, I really gained quite a bit then. So for the past, I'm going to say for the past 15 years probably, I've been struggling really bad with my weight. Second question is, what was my heaviest weight? My heaviest weight was 250 when I quit smoking, and that was just a miserable, awful thing for me. I never ever thought that I would weigh 250, and I did, and it was rough. I'm doing pretty good without my glasses. Imagine that. How many diets have I been on, and which ones? Well, I was on the Jenny Craig diet once, which takes all your money and throws it down a rat hole because it's just too expensive, and it'll put you in the poorhouse. So unless you're, rich, or you're Valerie Bertinelli or whatever, it's just hard to afford that. I was a single mother, and, it was just rough. So I couldn't do it. I did Slim Fast a couple of times in my life, and it just doesn't work for me because it makes me hungry. The best diet, I guess, that I have been on is the ones that I create. I create different things all the time, from month to month. Sometimes I do different things. Whatever works for me is what I do, and I suggest that for everybody else too. Whatever works for you is what you should do. Is your goal a size or a number on the scales? Well, mine is both. I like to see, I'm a visual person, I like to see the scales go down because then I can see my progress. Also like to know that my sizes, and I'm going down in size because that's an incentive too. So it's real exciting for me to see myself. I've gone from a 20 to a 14. I believe I said that in the last video I made, and my 14s right now are getting so loose that I'm going to be in a 12 soon, and that's a big thing for me. I really enjoy looking at the scales and seeing the difference and knowing that I'm going down in sizes. What was my favorite, I'm having trouble reading it now. What was my favorite thing to eat before my weight loss journey? I've always loved to eat. I'm a food addict, so therefore I've never been a real picky eater. There's only a few things that I don't like. So I would really eat a lot of everything. I'm real big on carbs. I love, rice and potatoes and starches, and I love nachos and rolls and butter and stuff like that. So I don't really crave a lot of sweets. One of the things that I did eat a lot of was I had a 4-pack of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups every day. Just almost every day. I almost couldn't go a day without that. And
And Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, and a Dr. Pepper to go with it. And so that was probably the thing that I had the most of, I'll say that. Maybe not my favorite food in the whole world, but it was my favorite, I guess, sweets. Let's see, I can't read this. What is my favorite food now? My favorite foods now are my favorite foods then. Nothing has changed. I still love the same things. I don't eat any Reese's anymore because I know that certain things trigger a binge for me, and I can't eat just one Reese's, so I just don't touch Reese's at all. But as far as everything else, just everything, anything I like cheeseburgers and fries, and I like chicken and broccoli, which I eat a lot of now. And I love my Weight Watchers dinners. And I go to different restaurants, and I have Mexican food and Italian food and everything, and I just love all food, really, just everything. So I can't really give you an answer on what my favorite is. Let's see, what is the food that I won't give up? Nothing. I'm not giving up any food except for, like I said, maybe some of those sweet things that I can't control, but maybe someday I'll have a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. But other than that, really, I can't, and Dr. Peppers, I gave up. Cokes and Dr. Peppers, I gave up sodas because we as consumers, I think, just don't really realize how bad they are for us. They are so bad for us. And once I talked to Paige about it, she's given up sodas too. Neither one of us have them anymore. The only thing we'll drink maybe is a 7-Up once in a while, or a Sprite, because the clear ones aren't as bad for you as the brown ones. But other than that, there's nothing I won't give up. I gave up cigarettes, and I gave up sodas, and I gave up Reese's, and honey, I'm not ready to give up anything else. So that's as good as I'm going to get. I hope I'm doing this right, in the right order. How do I'm trying to read this. How do I reward myself, myself for my accomplishments? I don't really reward myself. I do occasionally buy some clothes, but it's only because I can't, everything else is too big for me. So I will buy an article of clothing once in a while. I don't go on great big spending sprees or anything. But as far as rewarding myself, my reward is just seeing what I can see in the mirror, seeing that my clothes are looser, feeling better, having more energy, having my friends and family tell me that I've lost weight. All of those things are a reward to me. A great reward. What am I going to do when I reach my goal? Well, one thing I want to do when I reach my goal is they have these little mini reunions all the time with my high school. And a couple of high schools where I know a whole lot of people at a couple of high schools. And so they're both always having stuff. And I haven't gone yet. And that's what I think I'm going to do, is go to one of those, enjoy myself. Just haven't wanted to because I've gained so much weight since high school. But I'm feeling like, right now, I'm starting to feel like I just might go. And I think if I do go, I'm going to really have a lot of fun. So that's the first thing I'm going to do when I reach my goal. And maybe even before I reach my goal. I'm kind of thinking about maybe going to one here that's coming up in a couple of months. We'll see. Anyway, thank you, Maria, for tagging me on these questions. I'm sorry I didn't give really more detailed answers. I'm on my way out, and I was kind of in a hurry, so I did the best that I could. And but I appreciate it. I love being tagged. Somebody else tag me, please. I love being tagged. It's fun. Okay. Hello. I was going to tell y'all about my phone. It's kind of dirty. I'm wiping it off. Anyway, I got my new phone, which is black, and I said I was going to talk about it. And that's all I have to say about it, is that it's black. I got it on eBay, and it came with, got another charger and a case, a real nice leather case, and a whole bunch of little gadgets and stuff that come with it. But this is the one I like, and I'm going to get, these phones are so cheaply made, and they're jacked up, but I don't know why, I'm just partial to it. I'm on my way out on a date, and I'm really, really hungry, so tonight's going to be one of those nights again where I've starved myself, and it's just going to get ugly at the dinner table. I can feel it. So, but it's the same guy I date a lot, so he already knows how I am. It won't be a big shock. Anyway, I'm at 185 today. Gosh, it's been eons since I've weighed 185.